Today, we'll be focusing on the critical concept of contact, specifically during the first 4 minutes of a game. This period often sets the tone for everything that follows. Leonard and Natalie Zunin have provided some valuable insights that we'll explore together. Understanding these initial moments can really make a difference in how a game unfolds. Emphasis: the big idea here is the 4-minute rule, which is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make a real connection. Break: in just 4 minutes, our brains quickly read nonverbal signals, figure out the other person's intentions, and decide if they can be trusted. Break: by mastering how to use these crucial moments, we can transform brief meetings into meaningful relationships built on trust and respect. Our brains form an opinion about someone, emphasis, even before they've said a single word. Within seconds, we instinctively assess their intentions and trustworthiness. Break: this initial impression creates a lasting mark that's difficult to change later on. It's much easier to make a good first impression than to fix a bad one. Ultimately, people may not recall your exact words, but they always remember how you made them feel from that very first moment. One of the most common mistakes people make when meeting someone new is focusing too much on themselves, worrying about how they're coming across or what the other person thinks. This inner anxiety often blocks the chance to form a real connection. Break: the key change that can transform this dynamic is shifting your attention outward, showing a genuine interest in the other person's story and ideas. This shift immediately creates empathy and helps both parties feel more at ease. Emphasis: moving from self-focus to truly paying attention to others is the crucial trigger for empathy. It's also important to recognize that true innovation often comes from unexpected places, surprising successes, failures, or unexpected events. Many organizations miss these signals because they challenge their assumptions, but those who embrace them uncover extraordinary opportunities. Emphasis: the language of silence speaks volumes through smiles and eye contact. Break: a sincere smile, one that is genuine and not forced, creates a feeling of security and openness, lowering defenses even before we say a word. Break: similarly, natural eye contact builds trust and shows strong presence. It's not about staring, but about creating a warm connection that says, "I'm here with you." When we talk about communication, it's important to remember that emphasis, the tone of voice and body language often speak louder than words themselves. Break: a warm, calm, and confident tone naturally inspires trust and makes your message more convincing. Paired with an open, focused, and relaxed posture, where you avoid crossing your arms and keep your body directed toward your listener, you show that you're engaged and receptive. This combination creates authenticity, connecting you with your audience on a deeper level beyond just the words you say. When engaging in a meaningful conversation, emphasis, active listening is crucial. This means really listening without thinking about your response while the other person is speaking. Next, using verbal acknowledgement helps by naming and recognizing what they've just shared, showing you're paying attention. Then, asking a follow-up question encourages the dialogue to continue naturally with open-ended and sincere curiosity. Central to all this is validation, which I like to call the bridge to constructive dialogue. Validating doesn't mean you have to agree with everything said, rather, it's about recognizing the value in the other person's perspective. Simple phrases like, "I understand what you're saying," or "That's an interesting point," can shift the conversation from surface level to truly meaningful. Before any meeting, it's crucial to eliminate fear because the fear of judgment can be truly paralyzing. Emphasis: anticipatory anxiety, like worrying about saying something wrong, activates our brain's defensive mode, which really stifles our ability to be spontaneous and authentic. Break: the great news is that this fear can be managed with practice. 2 practical tools can help. First, taking a few deep breathing breaks right before the meeting lowers cortisol levels and helps calm your nervous system. Second, doing mental rehearsals by preparing 2 or 3 opening sentences can remove the uncertainty of those critical first moments and boost your confidence. These simple strategies can make a big difference in how you approach discussions. When it comes to applying these principles, it's crucial to focus on where they can make the biggest difference. In business meetings, the first 4 minutes are key. They, emphasis, set the tone for the entire collaboration, and a thoughtful start inspires confidence from the get-go. In events and conferences, these techniques help you stand out and quickly form valuable, distinctive networks, especially in crowded environments. And in personal relationships, whether it's on a date, meeting new friends, or any situation where you want to build a genuine connection, the same approach applies to create meaningful interactions right away. Emphasis: start every encounter by being fully present. Break, take a breath and really focus before you engage. Genuine interest means tuning your attention to the other person, not yourself. Smile, make eye contact, and show appreciation to truly log into the moment. Remember, these first 4 minutes aren't just about impressions, they're your chance to build lasting relationships. Every interaction is a seed, so nurture it carefully. Thank you very much for your time and attention today. I hope you found the insights valuable and that they inspire you to take, emphasis, meaningful steps toward your goals.